If you can, try and find the Queen Elizabeth Elementary School, a place notable for its spacious schoolyard and aged brick building. Go to the school's playground on Sunday evening, anytime between 6:25 and 6:45 p.m. Optionally, you could bring only one object with you. It could be a bike, your means of getting there perhaps, or a camera, but nothing that could distract you or from your surroundings. You will fail to get far if you're not focused on the schoolyard. Go to the swing set. Pick the last swing on the right and swing. Optionally, you could simply sell it, but the process may take longer. If everything is going correctly, you should be able to see a child walking the perimeter of the grounds, waving a black bat. Do not stare for too long, or you will notice and run out of the yard. At that point, you have an unknown amount of time to get as far away as you can from the school before he comes back. Continue swinging long enough, and you'll hear him call out to you, heading towards you slowly from behind. Only look back at him once or twice at first. As he gets closer, he will ask you your name. Under no circumstances should you ever reveal your name to him. He'll ask you more and more questions that you'll be forced to answer. He'll remember everything you tell him, and while he's not able to hurt you with this, his friends, about the people he meets. Instead, just tell him politely that your name isn't important. He'll at first ask you from afar if you've ever played baseball. Then the boy will stop beside the swing set. You'll notice he is approximately 7, with a blonde buzz cut and oversized camouflage print hoodie, and that he's chewing on some sort of stick. You will not have enough time to identify what it is, but it has been described as a coffee stirring stick, or even a long nail. This is when he'll ask you if you want to play baseball. This is your last chance. If you have time, if you must, tell him that you aren't good at the baseball, or that you need to go home for dinner. The boy will try to persuade you to stay, and even offer you to teach you how to play, but turn him down politely, and promise him that other children usually come to the grounds around that time, leaving and head straight to your destination. If you do choose to play baseball with him, he will not seem excited at first, but will lead you straight to the baseball diamond on the other end of the yard. He may not say much, but he will mention that he's been looking for people to play a bat and running around the diamond. Able to play with him for a while in his game of baseball, as it will turn out, involves you throwing a ball to him, and then him hitting it with his bat and running around the diamond. You repeat this over and over again, and it isn't known how long it could take until the boys contended, from 10 minutes to 3 hours. If at any time you try to leave the game prematurely, he'll try to persuade you to stay. You'll notice a different look in his eyes, and looking directly into him will give you a burning feeling in your skull. Giving him excuse or even staying will have no effect. Do for yourself is to run on the adjacent street. Car. Less the experience is what the boy will do to you. But play baseball with the boy all the way till the end, and he'll come up to you and overjoyed. He'll thank you for your time and give you the baseball. From here, he'll take his bat and go home. You are free to leave too, but exit in the opposite direction and do not turn around at all until you have left the grounds. When you reach the safe place indoors, you will now be able to study the ball. There's nothing about it that appears odd, and simply a battered old baseball. You can display it or even play with it, but try stripping a small piece of it off and carrying it around you in your pocket. You may experience headaches at first, but you'll notice a change in yourself afterwards. You'll be able to predict any accidents around you. Who knows sneaking up behind you? Expect nearly anything out of the ordinary. Carry the piece around with you enough, and the power of it will be absorbed into you to the point where you won't need it anymore. Your friends will declare you a psychic, but sometimes the weight of the power will give you bodily aches. Most likely, you'll never meet that little boy again, but once, you'll see him at any point. You must turn right around and run as fast as you can because he wants his baseball back. Now, that was my first episode of the Channel 4 series, The Baseball Boy. The reason as to why I didn't play any music was because it was copyright. It was because when I uploaded it the first time, it said copyright. So I chose not to risk it for now. But I chose not to risk it for now. But I want to give credit to the author for coming up with this series, for coming up with this story. But do note that this game, that this ritual, is very dangerous and can lead to very serious consequences if you do not take it seriously. So, I think it's best if you, I think risk outweighs reward, and it's highly suggested that you don't try this. If you want to tune in for episode 2, subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, and I'll see you in the next series, in the next episode. See ya.